Hi guys, welcome to another Impact Show. We're your coaches, Andy and Pierce from Me and My Golf. It is that time of the week again, Monday, Impact Show. Pierce, what are we talking about?
We're talking about the ultimate practice station for striking your irons. Let's take charge of your game.
As you can see, we are not at the Asprey. We flew all the way to California. We're at the Kingdom at the headquarters at TaylorMade here for some winter filming, and obviously it's not really winter here because they don't really get one. So we are talking all about striking your irons better today. Now, look, for the whole month of October, it's all been about off-season prep, trying to get you better for next year. So we've given lots of different drills, Pierce, and this is what we're going to talk about today. Is so important. If you do what we say, you are going to strike your irons so much better. Now, also on meandmygolf.com this month of October, we are giving away 3 M1 drivers, and you still have a chance to actually win one. Enter the competition. All you need to do is sign up for free. Head there, meandmygolf.com, and you could have a chance of winning one of those. So good luck, guys. Okay, Pierce. Right, the ultimate iron practice station. It sounds fantastic. Talk us through what we're going to do and why. What's the key thing about this?
Sounds like we should be able to sell it, shouldn't we? So look, what we're after when we're hitting an iron, first thing we want to get the strike good from a horizontal perspective. So, toe and heel with the modern day clubs, you can get away with it a little bit, but actually we want to be out the center as much as we can. And then we want to look at the vertical strike. So how does your club interact with the ground? Now, ideally, when we're striking the golf ball, we're hitting the golf ball first and then the ground. So if we bear in mind, we want a drill which is going to allow us to hit the golf ball first and then the ground, and also allow us to hit out the middle, then guess what? If we can become good at this station, you're going to be a better ball striker next season.
And it's interesting, when we see people practice on the driving range, they don't necessarily work on their strike. They're working on maybe their accuracy, but if you can strike it better, first of all, it feels amazing when you get these irons right, but secondly, it is so much better for your scores if you are striking them better, because you're going to be getting to the greens and losing less shots. So if you were to practice something like we're going to show you here now, your ball striking is going to get better, and we guarantee that your scores are going to get better also. So, Pierce, what do we need for the guys to go and do this? Obviously, we're on grass here as well. We'll take that into account.
We pretty much need some objects that you can hit and they're not going to damage you. So, obviously, on the grass, we can do this with the tee pegs in the ground, but on a driving range, you can mix it up a little bit. So, we'll talk you through it. So, first thing we have here is a towel. So I've got this towel, I've made it a little bit harder for myself. I've doubled it up there, and you can see that it's anywhere from a grip length away from the golf ball, but I'm getting in a little bit closer again because I want to test myself today. So what that's going to do, Andy, if you are swinging down and you bottom out early, you will hit that towel. So if you are somebody who hits off the back foot, or maybe gets that early release and throws the club down early, you will hit that towel. So obviously that's going to cause you to hit the ball fat and thin, okay? So not great ball striking. Now for the horizontal strike, you notice we've got some tee pegs in the ground. Now if we look at the tee pegs there, I'm resting the club. Yeah, if I hit the golf ball out of the middle, I will miss the tee pegs. But if I hit the ball out of the the toe, I'll hit the tee peg, which is by the heel side. And if I hit the ball out the heel, I'll hit the tee peg, which is by the toe side. Now, obviously on a driving range mat, you can put down some more towels, some head covers, water bottles, there's all sorts of things, as long as you know that if you hit it, it's not going to hurt you or hurt the golf club.
Okay, so, look, if we get this right, it's quite a hard thing to do to put this into practice, because all of a sudden you're thinking, well, I've got to miss the tees, I've got to miss the towel, but this is putting you under pressure when you're practicing as well, which we like to see. So we've got these two here, obviously on there. We've also got some tapes. We can use some tapes, get them off the local pro, or you can use some face spray that you can get, some foot spray from the chemist. That all we're literally going to do is just have some awareness now of what's going on, where you're striking the golf ball. And I think awareness is key to see what your patterns are.
Okay, so you can see at the moment it's pretty clear that tape is there, but as soon as I hit a golf shot, I'm hopefully going to see a mark left on the club face.
So let's
hit one, Andy.
Yeah, let's hit one, yeah.
Okay, so, all right, so 7 iron in play. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I felt like I missed the tee pegs through the gate there. Okay, that's not too bad. So ever so slightly out of the heel, but it's a really nice shot.
Yeah.
That's not really going to affect it too much, but the good thing was I missed the towel and I missed the tee pegs.
And you can see a little bit of turf after the golf ball there, which is again key, because look, we want this club to be hitting slightly down on that, and if we can get the bottom of the golf swing more after the golf ball, then it's going to make a massive difference to your game. Now, Pierce has hit one there. He was quite lucky that he got away with that one.
I kind of fluked the first one. You're making me hit another one now,
I'm going to make him hit two to see some consistency. That's what it's all about. So, can you hit 2 in a row, Pierce?
I'm going to try and hit one. Yeah, I'm going to try and hit another one exactly in the same spot. Let's see what happens. And that was a little bit lower on the face. And I think it's similar place, maybe slightly heel. Oh, well, It's right on top of it.
Okay, not bad. Right, I'm
Maybe
going to
maybe
I want to make it one more.
Yeah, one more. Okay.
One more,
So look,
'cause-
you can see here is, obviously if you start hitting things, hitting T-pegs, you'll start to see some common traits when you are doing this. So if you're hitting the T-peg on the toe side all the time, then you know that you're getting too much in the heel potentially. So you can figure that out. And maybe even if you are someone who hits the T-peg on the right a lot, maybe when you hit the golf shot, try and hit this one.
Exactly.
Actually feel as though you're trying to do it. So you'll actually, it'll give you great feedback, but it'll also give you ways of figuring out how to change your patterns.
So just quickly, when you're addressing this, Pierce, you've got tees in the way, you've got a towel in the way.
Yes.
Does it make you feel any different compared to a normal shot with nothing in the way?
Yes, it's going to. Yeah, because you've got an objective, which is actually to get the ball out of the centre. And I think the good thing is, you mentioned, Andy, earlier about accuracy, that, you know, people work at just accuracy. Well, if you hit the ball out of the middle, you're going to be more accurate. You will hit the club the distance that you want to hit it, so you'll have more chance of putting it on the green in the first place, and it will be less left and right. So.
And what I would say when I watch Pierce do this, he definitely has more lateral movement to avoid the towel. So it's forcing him to shift weight more towards the target, which Pierce doesn't actually need to do.
No.
This is why these are coming out low.
Oh, I like it. That's why you asked me. All right, one more.
Yeah, lovely shot.
Yep, that was nice. That was right on the money.
So it wasn't a fluke, Pierce. You hit 3 in a row there.
That one was actually probably the best one. That was right out of the middle. You can see that.
They're not bad, are you?
That's all right.
Not bad.
I'm not in any more. Do not give me any more.
Okay, so look, guys, the ultimate iron practice station, a towel behind, tees there, get some spray or some face tapes. You are going to get some feeling and also some awareness of exactly where you need to improve. And if you do this every time you go to the range, you're going to see some improvements.
I think this is the most important thing that you can do this winter. The content we've done before this, if you haven't seen it already, go and check it out, because it really will help you in off-season. But this is probably the best one, definitely the best one for the irons.
Okay guys, hope that helps. Make sure you post any comments and questions down below. Remember, next month is all about training aids and golf equipment, so make sure you check that out, and we look forward to seeing you then.